Hello again. Welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. I'm glad you're here watching this. I hope you'll tell some of your friends that this is something good to look at. Today we're talking about something called the Beatitudes. Now that's a little complicated to explain that word, so we'll not get into that. But what it really means is, how do we get God's blessing? How do we get close enough to God so He shows us favor and gives us His protection? That's a really good question. Well, this is what Jesus said. Jesus said, you're blessed if you're kind of poor in spirit. Because, God hears you. And God is close to you. If you're kind of sad by the way things are going, and when you're mourning the way things are going, God can be very, very close to you if you let God do that. And if you're self-controlled, well, you're going to succeed really well in life. People who are out of control, do crazy things, they may do well for a while, but it doesn't last long. And if you really want to do what is right, and if you really want others to be doing right, well, yes, you'll get a blessing from heaven. And if you want people to be kind, gentle, and merciful to you, well, be merciful to them. And in most cases, well, people will treat you nicely and gently also. And if your heart is pure, if it wants to do the right thing, God will be very close to you. You'll even see God in everyday things of life. If you want to be God's special child, be a peacemaker. If you see people in strife or arguing, not getting along, do what you can do to get those folks to get along better. If you are trying to do all these right things, some people, well, they're not going to appreciate that. They may pick on you a little bit for it. But God promises, maybe not right away, but in the long run, we're going to get a special blessing for that. And in heaven, after we leave this place, if we've done those things, and if people have picked on us for being and doing what is right, we're going to get extra special blessings. It's not easy to do these things, but you know what? It is so worth it. So, my friends, those are the Beatitudes. Let's try to live by them. And to help remind you about these Beatitudes, we've got a very special craft coming up. Really soon, Elder Daria is going to do a craft with you. So, please, stay listening. You'll see it in just a moment. God bless you today and every day. Amen.
Hello, I'm Elder Daria, and we're going to do a special craft to help us remember the Sermon on the Mount when Jesus spoke to his disciples and others who were gathered to listen to his words. And we try to live according to those words of Jesus Christ. And that is proof that we have been invited to heaven. So what our craft today is going to be, we're going to make a gate to heaven. See, it opens up, and this is Jesus, stars, clouds. You could either do everything I have done here, or you can skip the centerpiece and have just a prayer written here, or your wishes for your family or friends. So that's up to you, but we're going to do it this way. This is Heaven's Gate. This is what it's going to look like. You may choose different colors for the garment if you wish. But you're going to need all these parts, and that's what I'm going to show you next. You need each part of the gate. Here's one. Here's the other side. Okay. These are templates that your parents probably printed out already. And then the stars, the clouds, and Jesus. So the first thing I did was I colored each of those parts. I used a crayon. You can use color pencils, markers, whatever you like. I colored each piece, but I'm only showing you one piece. You can pause the video if you want to do that right now. Okay. And then I cut everything out. So here are the pieces that were colored and cut out. Okay. And now we're going to glue them onto a blue paper like this. Okay. And maybe the first thing you might do is fold on the line. There's a dotted line there. Fold the paper this way, okay, so that you can glue it onto the blue paper. Okay. All right. So now you can lower this thing. I'm going to open my glue. Okay. I put it more or less in the center. Of the paper. There. One down. The next one. Try to keep them as even as you can. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to put Jesus in the middle. And he's in the clouds, so I'll put some clouds on the bottom. One over here. Over here. And one I'll cover his feet. There we go. And then some stars. Put a little too much glue there. Put on this. Okay. You could put some stars there. guess I need glue. Okay. Okay. And if you need to adjust and give a little more glue, it's fine. It washes off. And there you have it. Yeah. Okay. And there you have Heaven's Gate to remind you of the Sermon on the Mount. That Jesus wanted us to remember his words so we could live by them and be more like him. Okay, thank you. See you next time.